Hey, brother, how are you?
Rocky Dillon says his life was falling apart. He was addicted to Percocets and cocaine, and he was an alcoholic.
I would start maybe around 12, 1 o'clock. I'd go grab some beer at the beer store and just continue drinking all day.
Where did you keep it?
I just kept it here in my drawer.
His family and friends were worried.
And a friend of mine came by the dealership one day saying, "You gotta try this Ibogaine." I said, "What? What's Ibogaine?" He goes, "Bro," he goes, "you'll love it. Like, it's something that's gonna rewire your brain."
Ibogaine is a psychedelic drug that comes from the bark of the iboga tree, native to Central Africa. It's used in traditional healing ceremonies and initiation rituals. More commonly taken in a pill or capsule, some people say it takes away symptoms of detox, withdrawal, and cravings. But it's controversial and not legally available in Canada or the U.S. Which is why last November, Dillon traveled from Winnipeg to this clinic in Cancun, Mexico. Here to get a treatment he hoped would change his life. He was put on a heart monitor and given IV fluids to keep him hydrated during what many describe as a terrifying hallucinogenic trip.
And within half an hour, like my body was there. I didn't even know my body. I was gone into like a different dimensions. All of a sudden, like my life was flashing between like in my eyes. I was crying, I was mad, I was sad, I was going through so much. It took me to really dark traumas, dark, evil. Like I felt like at points they're hitting me. I got scared. I got scared.
Ibogaine has serious, well-documented health risks: seizures, paralysis, even death. So how much risk is too much when nothing else is working? Did they warn you about the health
Yes, of course.
risks?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. And
did that ever make you think twice?
No, not at all. What's more likely to kill me? Ibogaine or cocaine? Or alcohol?
It's a question researchers have been struggling with for decades.
My real concern with testing Ibogaine is a specific safety issue.
Bill Stoops is a professor of behavioral science, psychiatry, and psychology, and a faculty member of the Center for Drug and Alcohol Research at the University of Kentucky.
A lot of people with opioid use disorder might have compromised heart health. That makes it even harder to do this work in a safe way.
And there are many cautionary tales, like that of Canadian Milos Martinovic. He went to a South African Ibogaine clinic in 2017 to kick his OxyContin and Xanax addictions. His entire treatment was captured on CCTV. 6 hours in, something went wrong. Martinovic couldn't be saved. The cause of death was never determined, but his case highlights the risks of Ibogaine treatment.
It's not a magic bullet. It's not a cure, but it is a powerful addiction interrupter. We knew this in 1993. We know it today.
Deborah Mash is a neuroscientist and pharmacologist from the University of Miami. She's been studying Ibogaine for decades and founded a company that's developed a version she says doesn't have the health risks. Mash hopes to get authorization for clinical trials in the U.S. later this year, so she can prove that.
Patients were waiting. As I sit here today, the patients are waiting.
Health Canada says about 50,000 Canadians have died of opioid addiction since 2016. There's an urgent need for a solution.
Hello, Chef.
Ken Cranwell believes he has an answer. He's a Winnipeg businessman who owns 2 addictions treatment centers, including this one. He's also on the board of a Canadian for-profit life sciences company that's working on an application to get Health Canada approval for clinical trials. His goal?
You could offer the traditional detox, or you've got this other plant-based medicine from the earth that will, I think, give you a way better chance of having a recovery.
Cranwell is lobbying all levels of government, trying to sell the idea and maybe generate some research funding. Some First Nations leaders say they're interested.
Our people in the north, especially our young people, are dying because they're ingesting fentanyl, different kinds of drugs.
Garrison Satie is the Grand Chief representing 26 northern Manitoba First Nations. Many of them have declared states of emergency. He's interested in Ibogaine because it's plant-based.
Traditional way of treating addictions is not working in Canada. So I think that we need to try a different approach.
Rocky Dillon is convinced it's a lifesaver. Since his treatment last November, he says he's had no detox or withdrawal symptoms, no cravings, and he hasn't used drugs or alcohol.
Feels great. Feels so great. I love it.
He's back at work, doing his thing.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
He says he's grateful to get a second chance. Karen Pauls, CBC News, Winnipeg.